And gentlemen, we are live. Monday, May 19th, 2025. With you as always, I'm Warren Peace. We are ALLSTAR Pro Wrestling. And this is Monday Night Havoc. Emanating live from the legendary Korakuen Hall in Tokyo. This is the Go Home Edition, Season 3, Episode 9. Just days away from Tetsuji and the big blow-off for this Japan tour. The All-American, American-made Alpha team. The Gruesome Twosome. The Brothers of Deconstruction.
One fall, making his way to the ring, accompanied by the villain, Jared! Representing American-made from New York. Weighing in at 237 pounds.
A little bit.
The icon, YTNTG.
The icon, Y2G, up for singles action tonight. Normally the wise man, this time, the one kicking off the show. Setting the tone, setting the pace for this huge Monday Night Havoc. Yeah, my mom came through and out of town and everything, so I had to spend some time with her. We're alive, better late than never. The show must go on. We got a busy week ahead of us. We can't be wasting no time, you know what I'm saying? His opponent tonight, a long-time legend here in ALLSTAR Pro, ready to turn the temperature up to 300 degrees.
The Luchadors from Pretoria, South Africa, weighing in at 260 pounds. The Luchador, Bishop Blaze.
The brutal luchador, the trailblazer. Former Grand Prix champion, multi-time tag champ. Blaze, ready to turn up the heat and get this thing cracking here tonight on Havoc. Oh shit, well, hey, I appreciate you tapping in, bro. Y2G. Bishop Blaze, one-on-one action in the high-flying luchador, kicking things off with the Hurricane Runner. Blaze, leader of the brutal lucha, trying to lead that legendary squad back to glory. And who can forget those legendary battles the Blaze have had with the likes of Terrible Tito, Total Harrington, all the greats here on Monday Night Havoc. Of course, Brutal Lucha coming in like a storm. About midway through Season 2 with no looking back. Being a mainstay in not only the tag division, but the Grand Prix as well. The Blaze setting the sights even higher. Looking to fight his way up to the main event. Fight his way down World Championship. And right now, handling business with the guru of greatness, the icon, Y2G, being backed into a corner and Blaze. Of course, taking some liberty with exposed turnbuckle pad. Coming into play early. Big boots, right in the face. And a nice roll up, but the referee busy dealing with the trap set by the top heel Abyss. The reigning underground champion with a big title defense scheduled for this Thursday on Pile Driver. After Matthews picked up a win over the villain in regular competition this week, except for an underground match, the underground championship on the line. Make sure you tune in for that one. But Bishop Blaze, meanwhile, connecting with that standing shooting star press. Blaze trying to smother Y2G with offense. Not allowing the veteran enough time to think. Y2G, the wily veteran, gonna find the path. If not, he's gonna create one. Of course, the Biz, Jarrett, the Underground champion, making his presence felt in this matchup. Once again, the referee spent a lot of time dealing with the distractions out on the ringside, and Y2G connecting clean with that big moonsault from the top. G. Oh. Is that the stretch muffler, my dude? I see you. Blaze. Adrenaline still pumping. Not ready to give in. Nice sliding leg sweep. Y2G thinking outside the box, being the wise man. Ooh, and the big boot cleaning the clock. The Luchador legend. Perched on the top rope, rolling with the blockbuster. And Y2G into the cover. Only good for one, and Bishop Blaze with another surge. Nailing the springboard back elbow. Didn't get all of it, but definitely got enough to drop his opponent and maintain, swing the advantage in his favor, at least momentarily. But G fighting back. The Icon into the fireman's carry. And gonna hang Blaze on the apron. Talking trash. Biding his time, lining up the shot. A telegraph. Bishop Blaze turning the tables on his opponent. Blaze ready to take to the skies. And the brutal Luchador, the Trailblazer, connecting with the 450 splash, but only good for the count of two. Sharp kick to the ribs. That exposed turnbuckle rather. Gleaming, hungry for blood, and Blaze meanwhile, all the way across the ring with the big time blockbuster, but the referee busy dealing with the trap set by the top heel. Y2G rolling in agony, able to get the reversal and a big elbow strike right across the mush. Standing over the opponent, the Icon, working the combination, series of kicks, chops, and a nice dragon screw takedown for the fans here in Japan. But Blaze, undeterred, firing right back with an X Factor, sit-out face buster. And yes, indeed, there will be blood. That last shot busting open Y2G. Blaze thinks he's done enough to get the job done, but it is not, my friend. This match is going to continue. G. They call it the easy way out. We've seen Abyss put many away with the same maneuver, but not enough damage being done just yet. The standing moonsault is money. Blaze now looking to double down from the bottom rope. No money that time. G gonna show him how the springboard is done, connecting with the big drop kick. Y2G, the Icon, once again working the combination. A big kick to the head, gonna close it out. But quick recovery by Bishop Blaze, the Trailblazer, with the big boot right across the jaw of the rebound. And Blaze now with the big senton right back in the cover, hook of the outside leg. Bishop Blaze for the win. Only good for count of two. Rolling. Bishop Blaze falling victim to the I Whoop You, a fan favorite here in Japan. Made famous, of course, by the martial artist formerly known as Kendo, the White Dragon, Nagasaki. Y2G paying homage and a big rolling DDT on an exposed apron. And yes, indeed, my friends, it is the hardest part of the ring. G delivering, doubling down on the head trauma. Big sit-out pile driver on that hard, unforgiving arena floor. Y2G now. Punishing his opponent with a series of unanswered offensive strikes, grapples, and shots. Blaze now in big trouble. G having his way, but the well-timed reversal by the Trailblazer. He's right back in this fight, ladies and gentlemen, in the 450 of the springboard. Once again, glancing, not getting all of it, but getting enough, and Blaze with that ripcord heel kick, now lined up, ready to strike. Looking for the kill shot, Blaze. And that, my friends, what we call a Jokerplex, but yes, indeed, doing his job, playing his part, the top heel, running interference, distracting the referee, allowing valuable time for the Icon to recover. This match got to be in deep water here. A lot of damage being exchanged on both sides. Blaze now with the big swinging Uranagi going upstairs, all the way up top. Bishop Blaze connecting with that patented 450 splash for the win. And it is still not enough to get the job done. Oh yeah, we serving out bangers tonight, folks. This is the go home show. We ain't holding back. This show meticulously planned to give the fans of Japan a big send-off here from Monday Night Havoc in the land of the East. And these two all-stars delivering big time in the opening contest. Blaze with the Irish whipping in the ropes. The standing Hurricane Rana Frankensteiner into the cover for the win. And just like that, it is all over. Bishop Blaze, the former GP champ, the brutal luchador, the Trailblazer, picking up the win. In a very heated exchange, the back and forth, the counters, immeasurable, and running interference, throwing out every obstacle they could. Abyss and Y2G, although sticking to the game plan, foiled at the very end. The easy way out should have been a deal breaker. And that big pile driver down the ringside should have been a game changer. The Blaze unloading with that Jokerplex, breaking up those patented maneuvers, setting them up. And that Blazensteiner,
Here is your winner.
enough to pick up the 1, 2, 3.
Bishop Blaze.
The hell-raising, trail-blazing Bishop Blaze. 4.5 stars, kicking off the show. That's what I'm talking about. That's how we do here in All-Star Pro. Let's keep it moving. Being that it's the go-home week, we got to bring the heat. We got to bring the business. We got to bring it all to you in the Payne brothers. Two hometown boys. These two Japan natives. Ready to throw down once again the brotherly love, the family rivalry. The bad blood boiling over ain't done yet. Or is it? Former ally and friend, Jay Brook, what the fuck is going on here? We might have to, hold on, let me see what's going on here real quick. the longest reigning IWGP United States Champion, Switchblade, Jason Payne, back in the fold, back in the house here at All-Star Pro Wrestling.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Kyoto, Japan, weighing in at 265 pounds, the International Wrestling Grand Prix United States Champion, Jason Payne.
Elder brother of the Undead, Unforgiven, Mason Payne, Jason, brought his younger brother in the game, showed him the ropes, taught the young superstar everything he needs to know. And in his elder brother's absence, Mason Payne has grown his skill set beyond measure. Oh, come on. Come on, folks. I hate all y'all. Try this again. It should work this time. We'll just skip his entrance. See if Brooksy comes out. All right, much better. Now, like I was saying, but upon his return,
And his opponent from Columbus, Georgia, weighing in at 240 pounds, the Ghost, Jay Brooks.
now receiving the warmest welcome back. But tonight, a fresh victim, a fresh matchup for both men. Jay Brooks, the violent, despicable, deplorable SOB, the broken ghost. Ready to get down to business, formerly of the Delta Force. Jason Payne, Jay Brooks, one-on-one and we underway. Brooks, multi-time champion here in All-Star Pro. First underground champion, a former Fight Night champion, former national heavyweight champion. Brooks seen a lot of success since joining All-Star Pro. In a little under a year, definitely making a name for himself. Payne, on the other hand, having a short run with this toward the end of 2024. Some much success. In fact, that whole thing blew up with his brother at that time as well. These two guys can never get along for long. The Payne brothers. But now it's the Switchblade. Jason Payne is ready to be the Pain Bringer. Hey, welcome to the show, y'all. Thank you for joining us. Our last Monday Night Havoc in Japan before we head back stateside. We got that big PLE Tetsujin coming up this Saturday. And heads are gonna roll. Titles on the line. We got some big rivalry matches going down, including the man you see on the top row right now, Jason Payne, going to war once again with his younger brother, Mason Payne, in a Japanese death match. I don't know what the hell that entails. Kind of scared to ask. But it's about to go down, and I guarantee you, that's going to be one match you don't want to miss. Irish whipping to the ropes. Ooh, but Jay Brooks holding on to the ropes, putting the brakes on, and turning the tables in this matchup. Said, I don't care if you just got back to all the fanfare. I don't care. We're back in your own hometown. Jay Brooks going to bring the fight to you regardless, brother. The SOB setting his opponent up for the ride. Big backbreaker off the turnbuckle. Second rope. Applying maximum pressure. Jay Brooks out to dismantle the opposition here tonight. Ooh, nice reversal. The big super kick to wash it down. Hard right hand. Turning Brooks inside out, and then nasty half suplex. Trying to follow up with the elbow drop. Brooks said, I'm going to show you how an elbow was done. Brooks taking back charge. Kicking the legs of the switchblade out from under him. Jay Brooks with a sliding rib breaker into the pin for the win. Jay Brooks, only good for the count of 2. Oh, shit. Brooks working the combination. Jason Payne with the no-sell coming right back with the air raid siren into the cover. Brooks kicking out of the last moment. Payne, bring in the pain. The Kyoto native, the switchblade. The IWGP US champion. Sizing up his opponent, laying in wait, waiting for the opportune moment to strike, and a series of boots right in the center of the chest, hitting the cover. And about 2.5 on that pinfall attempt, but Brooks defiantly kicking out, both men back to the feet. Payne with the advantage over to the ropes, and nice reversal into the chop block. Jay Brooks coming back to life at the last moment, showing why he is the broken ghost. Face first into the apron, into the LED board. By the way, this match brought to you in part by Big Slam Energy Drink. Go big, slam harder. And the back and forth continues. Neither man giving it an inch, and Jay Brooks fired up and go flying over the top rope to no avail. Nice sidestep. Jason Payne saw the move coming, was able to make the adjustment and make his opponent pay. Back inside the ring, Payne with the advantage. Irish whipping to the ropes. And off the rebound, Payne connected clean with that hard knee strike right to the face of Jay Brooks. Ever the fighter, firing right back, snatching the double leg. Looking for it, the DD214, Jay Brooks. Trying to serve up that baked chicken dinner, that bad conduct discharge. Brooks. Ooh, that was nasty. Putting some razzle-dazzle on it. Jay Brooks into the cover. 2.5 count. Brooks not done headhunting yet. Concussion check protocol time. Jay Brooks putting the skull of Jason Payne to the test. In this match, they trying to outdo the first match. HAVOK said, the hell with y'all talking shit. We trying to outdo everybody else for the go-home show. They trying to outdo the pay-per-view already. The pay-per-view ain't even started yet. Let's go. This match spilling out the ringside. And Payne now back in the driver's seat, delivering that foot DDT. Trying to limit the mobility of his opponent here tonight. And now, strategically, moving over to the arm. Trying to limit his opponent's ability to strike him. But Brooks, he's a striker. Into the ground and pound, Jay Brooks. Ooh! But a reverse quick kick to the head. And then back and forth, and the seesaw battle continues. Still nobody seemingly with the advantage. These dudes going tit for tat. Referee count up to 7. Payne back inside the ring, gonna take some time to soak it all in. It taunted the opponent a little bit, but Brooks back inside as well. Nice reversal on the Irish whip. Brooks kicking the switchblades, legs out from underneath him again. And that's the combination with that sliding rib breaker. And back out to ringside, once again dumped. Jay Brooks writhing in pain. Speaking of pain, Jason staring down his opponent, but taking too long. And Brooks gonna take advantage, snatching the double leg. Got that patented dungeon lock, the DD214. Gonna do it, and just like that, it is all over. Jay Brooks doing it again, ladies and gentlemen. I'll tell you, that dungeon lock, that DD214, when he sinks it in, you're lucky to survive. A second time, not a chance. My man had the hooks sank in deep, closing the switchblade. In a damn fire-ass match, these two dudes went to war, ladies and gentlemen. Pulling no punches, laying it all on the line. And this was a PLE quality matchup right here. Brooks once again shutting down the naysayers and picking up the clutch victory. Jay Brooks, ladies and gentlemen. 4 stars, my ass. That was better than that. They was getting it. And it was in Tokyo. Come on, Meltzer, hook us up. Why are you doing like this? Why are you doing like this? Titles on the line next, ladies and gentlemen. Drag on. This man has won 5 of his last 6 matchups. In fact, his only loss in those 6 matchups, although it was last week, it was to the reigning world heavyweight champion. So, I mean, you know what I'm saying? My man's been fucking shit up. Nonetheless, speaking of another individual who's been fucking shit up, including myself, Jack Graves, the reigning Fight Night champion, putting that belt on the line. This is defense number 5 for him. If he wins here tonight, he's eligible to cash in for a world championship. The human highlight reel, Adrian Youngblood, better known to you all as Drag On. When you see the smoke, you know there's fire in the building. You talk about a guy who defies the odds. Look no further, Drag On picking up the win. Several weeks in a row with some very game, very competent competition. The jump in quality in this man's matchups over the past month has been immense. It's been incredible. And now, all their hard work paying off with the championship matchup against this man. The Gravedigger. The Hellraiser, representing the Annihilation Society, former hardcore champion, 2-time Grand Prix champion, former classic heavyweight champion of the world, and the reigning, defending, undisputed All-Star Pro Wrestling Fight Night champion, Jack Graves. Tell you something, man. Both of these guys coming in here tonight with huge momentum, powering both these men to this very moment for the Fight Night Championship. This is defense number 5 for Graves. He's been eligible to cash in for a mid-card championship. He was that world championship back. Mike Rome, love to know what's up.
Introducing the challenger from Raleigh, North Carolina, weighing in at 245 pounds, Xander Spirit Steele. And his opponent from North Carolina, weighing in at 240 pounds, the Action Champion,
with the championship on the line, the championship of opportunity. Just because we ain't been running fight nights doesn't mean that the titles ain't still available. Getting in the business, folks. It's about to go down. The human highlight reel. The assassin. One-on-one for the Fight Night Championship. And as mentioned previously, folks, Dragon winning 5 of his last 6 matchups. The man has been on the tear lately, ladies and gentlemen. I've been calling him human highlight reel, not a nickname. He brought with him one that was earned here by his performances inside that square circle. Over the past month, he's been bringing, oh my God, the referee's knocked out already. I'm trying to drop some lore, and you guys are already bringing the heat. Let's go. I'll try to drop some little tidbits in there right now, but Jack Graves doing some furniture shopping. Got that ladder, and I don't know what the champ is thinking. The Dragon has a shot lined up, but cannot connect. Graves, the Fight Night champion, completely undefeated, save for 1 loss on this season. So I'm saying, man, both these guys have been absolutely killing it. Fate brought them to this point. I would have had no other choice but not to have booked this match. Dragon into the cover with the title on the line. Good for count of 2. Already, pain being delivered on an industrial scale. Do not expect this to be a long match. I expect both these dudes to try to hurt each other and put this thing to bed very quickly. I expect the winner is still looking to defend that television championship. Perhaps at the PLE. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. Now, as for personal business, Jack Graves put me on the shelf, my guy. I'm not clear to compete, but I hope you will be in attendance this Thursday on Pile Driver. Cause my boy got something for you. Or maybe for your boy. Just make sure you're around. Make sure you're watching. I'm being unbiased. I was a fan up until last week. You guys took that shit too far. And when I return, best believe the war is back on. It was business, man. You made it personal. Back to the case at hand inside the ring, though. Graves doing what he does. Co-founder of the Annihilation Society, trying to deliver on that namesake's big springboard. Dropkick right to the temple and Dragon rolling outside of the ring for a reset. Irish whipping in the ropes. And Graves, holy shit. Why would you do that? Taking that man for the ride, delivering right on top of that ladder, and Graves now, the champion, going up top. Delivering that Van Damme-like drop kick all the way from the top and drag on. Still got a lot of fight left in him. Graves trying to stab out that fight with the springboard senton and rolling back outside the ring looking for a weapon of destruction. He's got that steel chair in hand. Graves weapon littered with weaponry. Steel chairs, trash cans, and ladders all over the place. Graves, the assassin, the reigning champion. Oh, lined up for that scissors kick, but the well-scouted student of the game, the human highlight reel, Dragon, getting that guard up, turning the tables, and got to make the champion pay. The number one contender with a swift kick in the rear. Dragon got Graves stuffed, looking to deliver that second defeat to the Fight Night champion, ready to deny Graves defense number 5. Dragon, oh, shnikes, ran right into the exposed knee of the reigning champion. These two North Carolina boys going to war here over that Fight Night championship. Graves flying in the corner, and the big flapjack with the kip up, the assassin, fired up, ladies and gentlemen. But speaking of fired up, drag on. That springboard single knee face buster firing right back. This match, the back and forth. Now this time, it's the Psycho, Britt Graves, getting involved, running distraction. Oh, and Jack Graves taking advantage. Big scissors kick, cleaning the clock of the number one contender. And just like that, it is all over. Drag on, putting on the show, putting on the fight, bringing the business for that Fight Night championship. Big fight feel here, and this is only the third match, ladies and gentlemen. We got a whole evening left. Graves still with that single loss over the season. Dragon, no shame in defeat. Hey, Dragon been killing him, man. And trust me, a loss to an all-star of this caliber, still running that record he's been running.
Action champion, the assassin, Jack Graves.
Jack Graves, hand still, hand still, hand still. Oh yeah, we can definitely make some story off of this. I'm down for that. Definitely. The man to dethrone Mean Mike Shields for that Fight Night championship. Bring that prestige back up, and yes, my friend. Hold on, keep it warm for me. I'm coming for that. No, I'm not even coming for that. Somebody else is, though. Old friend of yours. Just wait, Mr. Graves. We bringing nothing but the hits tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Two world-class, world-renowned all-stars in the game. Little Devil, Alex Knight. Big Evil versus the franchise, ladies and gentlemen. We're midway through the card, and we're not slowing for nobody. Let's get into it. Plug my controller in, shit. And you know the go-home edition of Monday Night Havoc was going to be an all-hands-on-deck situation for the hottest stable here in All-Star Pro. The Mechanist of Monday Night, the Young Titans, Dominic Jason, the reigning Grand Prix champion AJ Albright, Emma Rose, and Little Devil. Titan strong here on Havoc. The gang is all here.
Contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the tribe from Memphis, Tennessee, weighing in at 237 pounds, Little D-Man.
Little Devil up for one-on-one action, and the winner of the 2025 Apex Tournament, well, for the Havoc bracket at least, set to face Ronan Reaper and Roscoe Wallace in the finals at Tetsuya. And one last match, one last high caliber matchup for the Devil before that clash. And the Titans showing solidarity here tonight. Ready to wreak some havoc here on this Monday night. So Devil, of course, a multi-time tag team champion and a former world heavyweight champion. Seen plenty of success here in his tenure here in All-Star Pro. Looking to add another accolade to that resume this Saturday at Tetsuya.
And his opponent from the City of Angels, weighing in at 234 pounds, the
the franchise of professional wrestling and sports entertainment, the living legend S-Tier Alex Knight in the building. Former national heavyweight champion, mainstay here in All-Star Pro Wrestling, and day one original, in fact, the franchise. Got his sights set on that classic heavyweight championship, or pardon me, the World Heavyweight Championship. Recently becoming a part of the Havoc brand franchise, ready to copyright and trademark some shit. Let's get into it. Little Devil, Alex Knight. One-on-one action, and we on the way. Yes. Knight straight into it. Those rings of Saturn slapping on submission early. Testing the water. Trying to put the Devil on notice. Knight. Oh, Devil firing right back though. Little stalemate in the early goings of this matchup. Alex Knight. Feeling the grind. And firing right back, trying to snap the arm out of the socket of the Devil. Knight now. The franchise. Whipping the roundhouse. The Devil saw it coming, was able to make the adjustment. Combo breaker. The back and forth continuing. Devil now looking to steal one. And these two dudes moving at a feverish pace here in the early going. They're going to slow it down with their rear waist lock. Going to stab the energy from the franchise, but Knight going to turn it around, standing switch. Ooh, nice arm drag takeover into the side headlock. Little Devil working that rest hold. Stamina definitely going to play a factor in this chain wrestling here. Both men back to their feet. Devil holding on to that headlock like a pit bull, but Knight unlocking the trap, turning the tables on his opponent, but Devil turning them right back. These guys put on a masterclass, a technical wrestling clinic right now. Pay attention, folks. Pay attention to that Titan up there on the upper left hand, Emma Rose. Setting the trap, Little Devil now taking the odds in his favor, at least momentarily. Oh shit, rolling into the cover. And that trap set by the Titans, not playing out in their favor. Knight into the cover now. Quick pin attempt. Only good for the count of one. And Knight looking to open up now. Oh, that big clothesline was coming, but Devil saw it coming. Knight telegraphed that one. Might need to rethink that one for that fast jab combination. Alex Knight, the franchise, flip, flop, fly. The franchise now with the headlock takeover in the falling fish drop. Put a little delay on it. The franchise for maximum effect going up top now. Alex Knight walking the tightrope, connecting with that elbow drop, and the Titans once again running some interference. This time, AJ Albright, reigning Grand Prix champion, distracting the referee, allowing Devil to seize the initiative. But once again, trap being set by the Devil, not paying off by the Titans rather, not paying off for the Devil. Albright now doing some due diligence. Oh shit! And there it was. That clothesline from Hades, but the referee once again distracted, dealing with the trap set by the Titans. Knight fighting back from underneath. Referee busy replaying that turnbuckle pass. Reversal on the Irish whip. Leapfrog over the top, drop down underneath. Little Devil. Oh, with the standing Spanish fly right back into the cover. Referee finally in position, hooking the outside leg. Knight able to kick out in one. Little Devil into the springboard with the cutter, moving like a hot knife through butter. Big Evil. Little Devil looking for the standing moonsault. No money on that one. And Knight with the huge sliding uppercut, trying to take charge of this matchup, but a short jab gonna stop him dead in his tracks. But a couple of well-placed elbows to the midsection. Knight with room to work, looking for that temple drop kick. And Devil now taking control back once again, drops down underneath. Nice sidestep by the franchise. Knight with the big size suplex, patented, vintage. Alex Knight connected with that leg drop off the side suplex. Into the cover. The franchise. Only good for the count of two. And Emma Rose, Mama Bear of the Titans, running some interference, distracting Alex Knight, gonna fall victim to that dragon suplex. And Little Devil now, the former world's heavyweight champion, missing with that springboard shooting star press. Knight trying to take advantage, but gonna fall victim once again to that standing Spanish fly. Devil now lined up, ready to strike, calling the shot. Big Evil gonna roll the dice, planting Knight face first into the canvas, floating directly into the cover for the win. Little Devil, and just like that, it is all over. Devil with his steady, inevitable march straight to the finals of the Apex tournament. Gonna walk in with a big win, momentum at his back. With one of the best winning percentages of the early season, Little Devil. Hey, looking like an absolute stud here tonight. I'm sure the rub from the gang definitely helping out. Off the distraction with the Dragon Suplex, but the beginning of the end of the franchise. One roll of the dice later, and the Ichi ni sign. Just like that, ladies and gentlemen, it is all over. Hey, we appreciate you for tapping in, my boy. I don't appreciate this guy for beating me, though. I need to get some momentum going, y'all. Y'all hold me up in here. No, real talk. Good game, though. Good match. Shout out to you. Hats off. Let's keep it moving, folks. Let's keep it moving. Pain Train continues to roll through. We got a #1 contender match. Sam Magnum cashed in the points for the #1 contender match. Turtle Harrington still undefeated in singles competition. There's only 2 losses coming in tag competition. Harrington looking damn strong here. Magnum into the top 2. Let's get into it. 2 top dogs on Monday Night Havoc. Battling it out to see who's going to get the battle it out with Terrible Tito this Saturday. Let's do it. What?
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the Doom Brigade from Buffalo, New York, weighing in at 215 pounds, Sergeant Sam Magnum.
Formerly of the Delta Force, winner, the 2025 Brawl for It All Tournament, the inaugural and 2-time television champion, Sam Magnum, going from 0 to hero in just a few short months, solidifying himself as a household name here at All-Star Pro Wrestling. Main event of night 2, the All-Star Classic. Might see a rematch in the main event at Tetsujin. Sam Magnum can get past this man.
And his opponent, representing the Bad Guys from Black Forest, South Australia, weighing in at 273 pounds, Turner Harrington.
The big bad of All-Star Pro Wrestling. The surfer from Southside Australia. The leader, professor, it's Turtle Academy. A master of the fundamentals, a former 2-time Grand Prix champion, a former World Tag Team champion, and a former World Heavyweight champion, Turtle Harrington, ladies and gentlemen. We got Sam Magnum. We got Turtle Harrington. We got a #1 contender match. And we are underway. Magnum looking for that rolling cutter with an unpredictable offense by Harrington. Man known for his fundamental fighting, his straightforward, no-nonsense approach to this thing we call professional wrestling. He's not off for that flippy-dippy, glitz and glory stuff. He's about being the most effective, efficient wrestling machine he can possibly be. Magnum. U.S. Army veteran. And that stamina to professional wrestling has paid off dividends. That solid conditioning, that mental discipline, allowing him to operate at the top levels here in this industry. These two world-class athletes squaring off for an opportunity to go one-on-one with the GOAT. Rolling in the cover, Harrington has had his wars, had his run at the top of the card. He's held championship going on several occasions here in All-Star Pro. Back in the early days, the day one original, one of the pioneers here in All-Star Pro. Leading Bad Boys Inc. to tag team greatness. Meanwhile, working on his Grand Slam. Hell, in old school rules, he would have been a Grand Slam. Magnum representing the new school for that new blood that was injected in All-Star Pro during Season 2. What a roller coaster that was. We looked to capture all those highs with none of those lows here in Season 3. Big springboard in the forearm smash. Magnum delivering. Mr. Brawl for it all. Irish whip into the ropes. And once again, denied on that rolling stunner. But gonna catch Harrington with the spear. The anti-hero in a half shell. Total Harrington. Turning the table on that ground and pound. Harrington delivering that power slam, moving up to the second floor. Elevator up, elevator down, dropping the hammer. Total Harrington for the win to advance. These guys fighting like the title's on the line. Hell, it might as well be #1 contender implication in this matchup. These guys laying it all on the line. Harrington. Oh, Days on the ropes and Magnum giving all he can handle and then some. Magnum. Oh, with that springboard, big stomp did not get all of it, mind you. But definitely got enough to drop Mr. Shell-Shocked himself. Top rope, springboard, moonsault, and it was not money. Harrington avoiding disaster, firing right back with that European uppercut. Bringing that Aussie aggression here to All-Star Pro, the top, the big bad. Making his intentions very clear here. Irish whip to the ropes, drops down underneath. Leapfrog over the top. And a nasty dragon suplex into the cover. Harrington trying to punch that ticket to Tetsujin. Magnum says, not if I got anything to do with that springboard stunner. Connecting. Lethal injection. Oh, Harrington fighting right back. Going up top, a rare move from the Aussie with the springboard. And missing the mark with that headbutt. It's going to cost him dearly. Magnum going to capitalize big time. Jumping stun gun and Sam Magnum now. Locked in. Laser focus. Delivered. Not one, but two back to back. Into the cover for the win to advance. Only good for the count of two. Magnum now showing signs of frustration, transitioning into the ground and pound. When all else failed, just punch him in the face. Irish whip, holding for the rolling stunner once again. Veteran Total Harrington not going to be fooled by the same trick twice. Magnum working those leg kicks, big combination, wicked knee to the mouth. But Harrington once again with that uncanny recovery ability, turning the tide with the Irish whip over the rope, sending Sam Magnum down the ringside. Harrington in close pursuit, maybe too close. Gonna catch a quick reversal kick to the head. His aggression being his own worst enemy right now. Magnum walking down. Harrington and the All-American. Serving up Freedom Wholesale in the form of a knee right to the face. Sam Magnum back inside the ring, taunting his opponent, giving these fans a show and taking them an opportunity for a well-needed rest. Harrington back to his feet at the referee's count of 7, and Magnum going to join him at the ringside, much to his own dismay, turning the tide. And once again, Magnum in control. Magnum setting up. Oh! Turtle Harrington showing the Sarge who's in charge. Now using the environment to his advantage. Turtle Harrington. And this match breaking down into a fight. Both men know exactly what's at stake here. Neither man willing to give an inch, but Harrington with the H. Harrington bomb. Dropping the hammer. Harrington into the cover. Oh, with bated breath, this crowd on pins and needles. And that gives it a 2 count, but Harrington, the anti-hero on a half shell, not giving Magnum a moment to relax and missing twice. That diving headbutt coming back to haunt Harrington and the rolling cutter. Stunner into the cover. Magnum to advance. And now, going the other way. Still on pins and needles. This match still going to continue. Let's go. Magnum delivering once again right back into the cover. He said if it don't work the first time, just fucking hit him again for the win. And just like that, it is all over. The Soldier of Fortune cashing in and making that dream an almost reality once again. Folks, we're headed for a rematch of Night 2 from the All-Star Classic, and Sam Magnum and Terrible Tito set to collide one more game. Wow, what a matchup. Harrington, this man ate so many cutters and stunners throughout this matchup. I'm sure his dentist is going to be having a field day with him. My man might have to have his jaw wire shut. Let's do it. All-Star Classic Rewind. These two dudes tore it up. And a well-received victory. We got our main event, ladies and gentlemen, lined up for Tetsujin. We know what it is. We know when it is. And we know, I'm going to say what it is again. What it is, and that's just what it is.
Here is your winner, Sergeant Sam Magnum.
The Soldier of Fortune, with one more opportunity. 2 months and another season later. Is he ready to rise to the occasion? Take down Tito. We'll find out this Saturday, ladies and gentlemen. It goes down. Your #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. Soldier of Fortune. Sergeant Sam Magnum. 5-star, 5-star, 5-star. Let's go. Nothing but the hits, nothing but the hits, nothing but the motherfucking hits. Hits going down. Damian Briggs, the king, Monday night, going head-to-head with the reigning television champion, the Shadow King, Ace Grimm, one-on-one for the coveted television championship. This is Grimm. First defense out of the cycle. Forward, you get a shot at the Grand Prix. Gotta make the tour, though. Once on HAVOK What's on Fight Night? What's on Power Driver? What's at the PLE? You can catch that bad boy in. This is number 1. Let's go. Tell him I'm wrong. Tell him. The Monarch of Monday Nights has arrived, ladies and gentlemen. The King, Damian Briggs, bringing that real fight shit to Monday Night Havoc. A mainstay here on Monday nights. The King, a former World Tag Team Champion, a former National Heavyweight Champion. King looking to gain his second singles championship here in All-Star Pro here tonight. And it's any match. I don't think I'd ever call this man an underdog. The New York native ready to get busy. With the title on the line, Damian Briggs, the King, ready to bring that real fight shit. Hey, welcome to the show, welcome to the show. But the champ might have something to say about it. The silent assassin. The Shadow King. The Broken. Ace Grimm. Ready to open the gates of chaos here tonight on Havoc. The inaugural Fight Night champion. First runner-up, the 2024 Apex Tournament. Grimm, the reigning, defending, undisputed All-Star Pro Wrestling Television Champion, the Shadow King, Ace Grimm. I don't know. I thought it looked pretty good, I guess. I don't know. Mike Rome, introductions, please.
Introducing the challenger from New York, weighing in at 240 pounds, Damian Briggs. And his opponent from Springfield, Illinois, weighing in at 264 pounds, the All-Star Pro Wrestling World Television Champion, the Assassin Ace Grimm.
With the introductions out of the way, one last look at the championship for the challenger. For the champion, rather. One last look at the title for the challenger. And one last look for those of y'all at home. The TV championship on the line at defense number 1 of 4 for the champion, Ace Grimm. We got Damian Briggs. We got Ace Grimm. We got one-on-one action. With the title on the line, we are underway. And Briggs, the larger challenger, gonna look to grind his opponent and slow him down. Grimm gonna stick what brought him to the dance, that chaotic nature. That fast and slow offense. He'll bow, 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 hit you with a flurry and then slow it down. Keep you off your guard. Keep you on the back foot. Keep you guessing. Grimm knows what he's doing in there. Multi-time champion here in All-Star Pro for a reason. Ready to open the gates of chaos on his opponent. And the challenger going crashing down following that OG cutter. Ace Grimm off to a hot start. Standing moves on his money. And he is fired up. Recently making his return back to All-Star Pro. A little over a month ago, Grimm wasted no time re-establishing himself as a top guy here in the Fed. Collar and elbow tie of both these guys. Still vying for the advantage, and now this time it's Briggs forcing Grimm back to the ropes, and the King. Ooh, coming out on top of the exchange, rolling into the cover, trying to steal one. Good for count of one. Grimm with that short super kick did not get all of it, and Briggs firing back with a series of looping right hands. Grimm right back with a float over Alabama slam. The Shadow King with that no-look senton springboard. Oh. Short circuit in Briggs. Now Grimm lined up on the top rope. Big time Meteora. Into the cover. The champion looking to retain. Trying to make it a quick night at the office. Ace Grimm. There's going to be a lot of fighting left to do in this matchup though, folks. Damian Briggs coming right back, those big overhand shots. Trying to savage the champion here. Briggs. Doling out the offense, working this slow, methodical pace. Trying to grind Grimm to a halt. Cobra clutch slam with the backbreaker. Damian Briggs lined him top and the big coup de grace, double boost right to the midsection from all the way up top. No doubt driving all the air out of the lungs of Ace Grimm. Briggs now firing up, feeling it. Lined up, caught his shot, nailed Grimm with the spear, into the cover with the title on the line. Damian Briggs. Only good for the count of two. Not done yet though. Briggs trying to go coast to coast on that middle rope springboard moonsault. There was no money. He could not clear the distance. Grimm trying to come right back, rolling them up. Both men with the same idea, but Grimm coming out on top of the exchange. Grimm working a quick combination, right to left. Into the neck breaker. Ace Grimm now. Ready to defend his championship. Oh shit, here we go. Back and forth. Exchanging blows. Ace Grimm, Damian Briggs lighting each other up here. Oh, and Briggs with the quick recovery into that scissors kick. Oh, man, and back and forth. These two dudes swinging for the fences. Trying to tear each other limb from limb here, and Ace Grim back inside the ring to celebrate. Not for long, coming right back over the top with a corkscrew plancha. Briggs with the upper hand. Tossing Grim back inside the ring before scaling all the way up to the top. Damian Briggs, can he clear the distance? Gonna think the better of it, but that small delay gonna allow Ace Grim to capitalize. And a shoulder attack, we're gonna send this match back down the ringside once again. But this time, Grim gonna get it back inside the ring, and he's gonna have the advantage. He's going up to the top rope. So he's gonna show Briggs how it's done. Ace Grim cannot clear the distance on a double axe handle smash, and Damian Briggs now with an opportunity in the fireman's carry. But Grim fighting back, a couple of well-placed elbows to the temple, and off the ropes with a slingshot in that roundhouse wheel kick. Grim, the champion, looking to stay champion, double underhook rolling into the final cut, into the cover to retain the championship. Holy good for the count of 2. Briggs firing right back. And now it's the King in the corner, lined up, crowning his opponent, ready to crown himself the champion, into the cover, and just like that, it is all over. And new. Take a look at the replay. These guys were going fast and furious. When I told the guys that we wanted nothing but bangers tonight, they took note and they delivered. Ladies and gentlemen, this is season 3, episode 9, Monday Night Havoc, the go home edition for Japan. And these guys have been bringing the hits, nothing but the hits, nothing but the motherfucking hits, all night long. You thought Grim had it in the bag here. Really thought it was over here. But then Briggs said, hold my beer bars. And the King crowning his opponent, crowning himself the new television champion. Ladies and gentlemen, Damian Briggs.
And new All-Star Pro Wrestling World Television Champion, Damian Briggs.
Bringing the business, 4 stars. That's what I'm talking about. Showing up and delivering. Ladies and gentlemen, your brand new television champion, the King, Damian Briggs. Moving right along, we got the ladies in action. And the issues between the Red Wolves and the Madness. The Red Wolves and everybody. Shit. Keep it real. It's come to a head. Baby Bone Crusher, the presumed #1 contender. Keeping an eye on the festivities. It's Reagan Anderson and Terrence Williams. Get ready to throw down. Tokyo Town. Let's get into it. The Wolfpack running loose on Monday Night Havoc. I'm bringing a new world order to wrestling. The championship pedigree. The Diamond, Reagan Anderson, up for a one-on-one competition.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing the Wolfpack from Columbia, South Carolina, the Diamond Anderson.
The Columbia, South Carolina native, Diamond Anderson. Reagan Anderson. Reagan Diamond Anderson. Y'all know what I meant. A long time Classic Women's Champion. 2 times over, in fact. One of the top names in an incredible women's roster here in All-Star Pro. Already established herself as a living legend. Now with the Wolves at her side, seemingly even more unstoppable. In a prelude to the war that's to unfold over the Women's World Championship this Saturday at Tetsuya, Reagan Anderson going one-on-one with the one, Taryn Williams. Let's do it.
And her opponent, accompanied by Callie Rage, representing the Madness from Sin City, the one, Taryn Williams.
Forgive the champ, y'all. I don't know why Callie Rage is not wearing her Madness gear. Her luggage must have got lost. Nonetheless, she's not in action tonight. As a tag team partner, the perfect one, Taryn Williams. long time Women's World Champion. Williams with the highlight of a lifetime last week, breaking out the super finisher to put a capper on quite possibly one of the best tag team matches we've seen here in All-Star Pro Wrestling, point blank period. When the Red Wolves and the Madness collided. This time it's one-on-one action. The champion, the number one contender, got the night off. As far as action-wise, we think, let's do it. Reagan Anderson, Taryn Williams, one-on-one, and we underway. This incredible, dynamic, prolific women's division here in All-Star Pro Wrestling. Second to none. These ladies come out here and put on banger after banger after banger, week after week after week. And I don't know how they keep it up at such a high level. Tell them. I put it to the test against any women's division, across any roster, across the entire East Fandom. And Williams, one of the OGs, one of the top dogs in this conversation. So is an Anderson. So is a Ray. The Wolves, newcomers to the scene, but already making waves, making impact upon arrival. This isn't just a thing. This is a movement. Speaking of the women's division, we got the women's wing of the Apex tournament coming up this week. Women got to get some love too. I'm telling you, with talents this incredible, there ain't no way they wasn't going to get their own. 2 rounds only. And just as with the men's, finals at Tetsuya. Shock and awe. It's going to be amazing. Speaking of amazing, the action in the ring right now, 2 of the best to ever do it. Going one-on-one in a rare clash. Normally a match like this would have been reserved for a big-time, Big 4 PLE. But man, this is the go-home show. We can't hold anything back. Into the cover. Williams. The one. Day one veteran shaking that thing. Williams now lining up. Talking some trash. Firing up. And the right cross, right across the jaw. Williams now picking up steam, going all the way up top. Nobody home on the moonsault. No money for you. Anderson turn the table. And rolling. And that wheelbarrow DDT, not done yet. Diamond with those technical expertise. In the front neckline suplex, gonna send Williams out to ringside, looking for a safe place to recover. Not gonna find it out there, girlfriend. And Anderson. This wolf ready to feast, but Williams ready to unleash the madness. Nice reversal. Nice escape from Anderson. Rolling through out the sling blade in the basement drop kick. Anderson with a big time sit out Liger bomb into the cover. Center of the ring for the win. Williams had to kick out of 2. Irish whip into the ropes. Anderson with the advantage. Anderson looking for the spine buster. Williams with the reversal. Face first and it's exposed. Steel turnbuckle ring. The trap, no doubt, set by the Red Wolves. Coming back to haunt Reagan Anderson. But Anderson, the powerhouse, the big guy, with a scoop slam into the cover, center of the ring. For plenty of time, but the referee busy dealing with the trap set by the Wolves. Nice uppercut. Williams looking for that forearm smash. Anderson, well studied, saw it coming, made the adjustment, rolling through off the sling blade to deliver another basement dropkick right to the temple. Williams. Try to rush in, got caught, but his second lead's on the line with the reversal. The one, Irish whip into the ropes. Taryn Williams setting her up for that panted pop-up, power bomb into the cover for the win. Williams only good for the count of 2. Going all the way up top, missed the first time, but connected for the second one. That big-ass moonsault. Ready to unleash the madness here tonight on the championship pedigree. The one, Taryn Williams with the Coloss into the cover. That cutthroat suplex for the win. And Anderson digging deep, relying on that championship pedigree. The diamond, sharp as ever. Williams looking to cut that diamond, knee to the face, talking some trash, firing up into the ropes. The one. With the cold cock, going all the way up top once again, connecting with that moonsault. Williams now. Doubling down. Get some, girl. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. That's why she's the one. She said she go for it 3 times. She said she go for it 3 times. Got a little too aggressive, paying for it now. Anderson back in control. The release, overhead, German suplex. I guess all German suplexes are overhead. Don't judge me. Ready to go for a walk. All the Anderson. Anderson. Only good for the count of 2. And the Red Wolf. Smelling blood in the water, ready to feast. Dual roundhouse, that black mass, straight to the head, into the cover. Williams holding on. Yes, friends. Women's wrestling indeed. This capacity crowd on their feet for the action going down inside the ring. These ladies laying it all on the line. And like I told you at the top of this matchup, these ladies here in All-Star Pro, all or none. They live by the motto, you see on the ring, go hard or go home. And they ain't going home. They ain't going home, damn it. We are in deep water here, folks. Both these ladies have given it their best shot. Both these ladies going balls, no balls to the wall. Pedal to the metal, whatever you want to call it. You see the war wounds on the torso of both individuals, and they're swinging for the fences, throwing all caution to the wind. Hockey fight ensuing in the center of the ring. And Anderson coming out on top, float over into the sit-out Liger bomb. Does not have the wherewithal to follow through and hold on for the cover. Instead, she's lined up after taking a deep breath, ready to strike Anderson. Get a slap on that crossface. And Williams forced the tap just like that. It is all over. War. War never changes. God damn. These two gals brought the motherfucking heat. That is what I'm talking about right there. Championship level matchup ensuing here on this go home edition of Monday Night Havoc. If you thought this was explosive, if you thought this was something, just wait till we get to the title match. This Saturday, Baby Bone Crusher, Cali Rage, 1-on-1. Classic Championship, or with the Women's World Championship on the line. Still waters run deep, and you gotta wonder if this thing between the Wolves and the Madness will ever settle down, will ever go away. Damn, she got her motherfucking ass beat. Nonetheless, looking rough and beat, still standing tall in victory. Craig and Anderson, you know that was more than 4 stars. Don't even try to do that. Y'all playing with us. Y'all playing with us. Co-main event time, ladies and gentlemen. Time to get into the business. We got J-Rock going one-on-one. The Grand Prix champion, AJ Albright. Titan said they're going for an all-white party tonight. Get some, Diddy.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring.
Oh, it was cool, man. It was cool, man. It was storming like a motherfucker out here, so we really get to go out to eat and stuff. We just chilled at the house for a little bit. J-Rock, the strong man, the berserker, made his return about over a month ago. I tell you, in 7 weeks of action, man been picking up some big wins. Been making some waves. So letting everybody know the Berserker is back. J-Rock. We're the minor Grand Prix champion, exactly who he is. Well, I guess a formal introduction. Yeah, they came from Michigan. So like they was coming down south. We had a storm coming in from Missouri. So they was coming the opposite direction. As soon as they got here, they started thunderstorming and, you know what I'm saying, tornado warning and stuff. So we just chilled at the crib for a little minute. The champ is in the building. Representing the Young Titans, being accompanied by Emma Rose, AJ Albright, the reigning Grand Prix champion, set a new battle once again with Larry Loco this Saturday at Tetsujin in a rematch for the Grand Prix championship. Because you know the struggle only makes that success sweeter. I mentioned several times about this new, dangerous incarnation of the Titans being led by this man, the mastermind behind all of it. AJ Albright quickly established himself as a big deal here in All-Star Pro. And with the hardware to back it up, the reigning Grand Prix champion showing no signs of slowing. The Titans at his back, and Emma Rose at his side. Very much an arrangement can't get done. We got a long road to go in season 3, ladies and gentlemen. Sit back and enjoy the ride. The co-main event of the evening is about to go down. No, I wasn't Dominic. Who beat me? Who did beat me? No, Dominic's first one on Friday. Who the hell was that? Somebody pissed me off. I should have gave Nagasaki the match. I know he'd been wanting to fight me anyway. That's what I should have did. Looking back. Naga gotta wrestle on the go home show on Power Driver. Send the fans home happy to go home show. Back and forth, rolling through the power from the strong man into the crucifix. Title is not on the line here. Albright's got to be feeling confident, knowing that fact. Illuminating his mind. Maybe sending a message to Larry Loco dressed in the black and white. Say, I'm the new you. Stand aside, AJ Albright. Looking for the springboard. Nobody home. And Rose, once again, as always, doing her due diligence. Doing her part to make sure the boys do theirs. Albright coming exploding with that big clothesline stomp. Turning J-Rock inside out, but Rock, the powerhouse, the strong man, the berserker. Once he taps into that next level, hard slowing him down, Rock missing with a knee strike. Setting him up. Albright switching to the power game of himself. And the Grand Prix champion says, anything you can do, I can do better. Reverse on the Irish whip. Albright, the deranged one. The GP champion standing tall over his fallen foe, going up top. From 15 feet in the air, connecting with the corkscrew senton. Albright, hard right hand. Turning Berserker inside out, looking for the half and half. In mid-air transition to the back breaker. Albright. Oh, sent face first. And that steel ring post, environmental damage coming into play. And Rock walking down his opponent, hard right hand. Albright returning the favor. Nice sidestep by Rock, and once again, switching to those fisticuffs. Albright, Rock, throwing down at ringside. Wise words being shouted to the champion by him arose. And Albright. Oh, going all the way up top. Coming down, unleashing hell on the would-be challenger. Oh, avalanche, double knee face buster, breaking the code. AJ Albright trying to cruise the victory here, but it's not going to be that easy. J-Rock, one of the toughest individuals on the roster. Oh, firing right back. Rock got some tricks up his sleeve after all. The Berserker trying to ratchet it up to that next gear. With the full head of steam, Rock delivering the knee strike right to the face. But the champion, Albright, big super kick going up top now. Albright, the young Titan, with the frog splash, clearing half the distance of the ring into the cover for the win. AJ Albright, only good for the count of two. Yes, friends, fight forever indeed. And Rock got caught slipping, but the focused champion firing right back into the cover off a roll of the dice. Nice 2 count, but that's about it. Going up top, Albright for the corkscrew moonsault. But going to the well one too many times, and Rock, a veteran, going to pick up on the game and make it pay. Oh, Albright undeterred, delivering the combination. Big Irish whip over the top. Over and under kick. Albright breaking out some new tricks here tonight. Sending the message directly to the #1 contender and former champion, Larry Loco. AJ Albright looking damn formidable in here tonight. Coming out, all guns blazing against some game competition. And riding into Tetsuya on another victory. Beautiful frog splash. You see the distance. You see the pump on that thing. And this match was back and forth all the way down to the wire to the very last moment. Several near falls. Several false finishes. But in the end, champion. Standing tall in defeat. Defiantly.
Here is your winner, the deranged AJ Albright.
Heading into Tetsuya with another big victory. AJ Albright game ready for the challenger. Loco Albright 2 this Saturday at Tetsuya. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I guess that can only mean one thing. It's now time for the main event of the evening. One fall for the undisputed World Tag Team Championships. We got the Dragons, Kando and Kabuki, the father and son duo from their hometown here in Tokyo, with the opportunity of a lifetime. Going head to head, the reigning World Tag Team Champions, the two-man power trip, Logos, Terribles. Let's do it! Big fight feel here in the main event. Monday, May 19th, 2025, Season 3, Episode 9, Monday Night Havoc, the go-home edition of the Japan Tour. Just 5 days out from Tetsuji. No doubt. Kando Dragon going to be putting that Cruiserweight Championship on the line. But will he head in there as the double champion? The OG, Kabuki Dragon, a day one original, a veteran of the game, widely known as one of the best strikers in this entire industry. Looking for his first tag team championship here in All-Star Pro. The former hardcore television champion looking to win gold with his very own son. Live here tonight in the main event of Monday Night Havoc. The Comeback Kid and the Buzzsaw Dragon, primed, ready. Here in the bright lights under Tokyo, become the first father-son duo to win title gold. And let me tell you, folks, this is going to be one massive feat to climb. The champions are in the building. 5'6" Danger, Terrible Tito, Larry Loco, the reigning, defending, undisputed All-Star Pro Wrestling World Tag Team Champions, Locos Terribles, in the building. The intensity, the drive, the focus, the passion, the skill. I could go on and on. The list of accomplishments between these two men, arguably number 1 and number 2 pound-for-pound fighters in the world, teaming up, turning the wrestling world on its head, and quickly attaining the World Tag Team Championships. Mike Rome, take it away.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall, and is for the All-Star Pro Wrestling World Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 477 pounds. And their opponents at a combined weight of 445 pounds, the All-Star Pro Wrestling World Tag Team Champions and the All-Star Pro Wrestling World Heavyweight Champions, Terrible Tito and the Monster, Larry Loco. Two-man power trip.
Four of the top names in the game, ready to go to war for those Double Eagle Tag Team Championships, live this is the main event of the evening. We got Kabuki Dragon and Terrible Tito kicking things off, and sparks are about to fly. We are underway. Tito straight out the gate. Tito 2 belts. One of the best to ever do it, bar none, period. The reigning World Heavyweight Champion / reigning World Tag Team Champion. Straight out of the comic books. Into the square circle. With no looking back. He done everything there is to do on Monday Night Havoc. Up to, and including, not limited to, reigns with the Cruiserweight Championship, the Grand Prix Championship, the National Heavyweight Championship, the World Heavyweight Championship, the World's Tag Team Championship, the first ever Grand Slam champion in company history, Terrible Tito, with a list of accomplishments just as long as the list of trail of broken dreams running behind him. And a close second to his number one, Larry Loco, the little monster. Intensity contained. The little monster. 5.5 feet of fury. Unrelenting. The calm before the storm that is Larry Loco. He brings a certain explosiveness to the ring, delivering the Giant Slayer, paying homage to his tag team partner, and Kabuki gonna make the tag, the comeback kid, Kando Dragon, who's making a roll here on season 3, really coming to his own here in the past several months. Kando Dragon rising to the occasion, quickly gaining that Cruiserweight Championship with no looking back. And the reigning 205-pound champion now. Gonna bring the fight to the little monster. Standing, shooting, star, press, connecting clean. The young dragon. Kando, the comeback kid. Gonna fall victim to Larry Loco with that rolling face buster. Loco with the Irish whip. And the two-man power trip, ready to engage in some tag team wrestling. Tito got his opponent stuffed. Unleashing the power. Tito hanging Kando out the door on that top rope. And the young dragon being outpaced, outclassed, and outmatched by the reigning World Heavyweight Champion. Tito now slowing down the pace, taking his time, and it wouldn't be Havoc without delivering that good old classic Monday Night Special, driving both knees into the kidneys. Kando firing back, big Irish whip reversal by Tito. Grand Slam Tito delivering that bulldog directly into the cover. Being efficient. Taking the shortest distance possible. Oh! But a drop kick gonna send him down the ringside, and Kando now taking the driver's seat, gonna come flying off the top rope from 15 feet in the air, delivering the big splash. And Terrible Tito, lying, motionless. This match, no countouts, no disqualification. And Kando got that best friend Kendo, and I'm not talking about the martial artist formerly known as Nagasaki. Oh, nice reversal. Kando Dragon. Taking it to that next level, clearing the table. The Dragons ready to feast here tonight. Ready to claim those World Tag Team Championships. Not if Tito has anything to say about a reversal when it ends the Gurry kick. The champion, Terrible Tito, gonna get this match back inside the ring. Nice reversal by Kando. The young dragon now with the high ground, with the advantage. Ooh, but Tito with the well-timed reversal. Out to the apron, delivering the big splash of the slingshot. Irish whip into the corner. And once again, Logos Terribles working in tandem. Maybe not. Tito gonna go it alone. Big time Mexican Destroyer. Tag is made. And the little monster back inside the ring. Trying to soften up the legs, trying to weaken the knees. Kendo Dragon trying to get those legs ready for that patented figure 4 leg lock. Tag is made, and the buzzsaw, the OG, the veteran, checking back into the matchup. Kabuki Dragon looking for the ground and pound, but ready, poised. Larry Loco with reversal. Back inside the ring. Big time sidekick, Tokyo sidekick, Kabuki connecting. Larry trying to beat Kabuki at his own game. And a quick rally by the World Tag Team Champions. Larry's got something to say, folks. He's got the microphone in hand. But the small distraction, allowing the seasoned veteran Kabuki Dragon to take advantage of the step up senton into the cover. Only good for one. Larry still got a lot of fight left in him. Honestly, between these tag team champions, I don't know who the easy target will be to try to pin. Both of these guys have been operating at the peak prime efficiency level for as long as memory serves. Larry, of course, hoping to still walk in to Tetsujin as tag team champion, looking to walk out of Tetsujin as double champion. So is Tito. So is Kendo. Shit. In the era, the double champion era here in All-Star Pro, these guys trying to solidify their legacies. Larry Loco with the big time X Factor into the cover. But Kabuki kicking out. He didn't even need help from Kendo. The living legend Kabuki Dragon staying in the fight, but Larry Loco bringing more fight, making the tag. The terrible Tito fired up. The Grand Slam go all the way up top for the moonsault, for the win. Only good for the count of 2. Quick tags being utilized. Brilliant tag team wrestling on display. Logos Terrible. Big time Michinoku driver. Loco going up top. Oh, look at that spiral elbow drop. Nobody home, and Kabuki now has daylight. He's got room to work. Gonna take Larry Loco for a ride before making the tag. And young Kendo, the reigning cruiserweight champion of the world. Falling victim to the onslaught by the little monster. Now Tito back in the matchup. 5'6" of danger. Terrible Tito. Lining up. Ready to deliver. The Giant Slayer. Giant Slayer. Giant Slayer. Hit of the cover to retain the championship. But Kabuki in to save this matchup, in to save his tag team championship opportunity. Larry Loco checking back into the matchup. And once again, those quick tags paying dividends. Giant Slayer! Giant Slayer! Larry Loco cleaning the clock of Kendo Dragon to retain the titles. Only good for the count of 2. Tag team wrestling. top rope, springboard, moonsault. No money. Nobody home. Kendo Dragon. Oh shit. Kendo Dragon with the sleeping Mexican. Oh, Larry Logo with the top of the line. And Larry got on top. Larry got on top. Just like that. It is all over. Wow. Kendo Dragon. Calling Kendo those straps. Tapping Larry Loco out with the sleeping Mexican. Wow. Wow. Talk about adding insult to injury. Talk about a big main event win in your hometown with the titles on the line. Kendo Dragon, ladies and gentlemen, with arguably the biggest upset of the season, surviving not one, but two Dragon Slayers, Giant Slayers. Should have called a Dragon Slayer for tonight. I told y'all, man, season 3, Kendo Dragon up on the come up. Kabuki Dragon making history, the first father-son duo World Tag Team Champions here in All-Star Pro. 4.5 stars to close out the night, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank you all so much for joining us. This night, I must say, smashing success. We will see you all on Wednesday for the first bracket, the HAVOK bracket of the women's side of the Apex tournament. So until next time, as always, I've been Warren Peace. We are All-Star Pro Wrestling. And this was Monday Night HAVOK. And until next time, keep the peace or fight like hell. Good night, everybody.